Well, good in the back. Beauty, take it away.
So, Coach, what do you think about Guelph playing there on their homecoming game?
Yeah, I think it's exciting. Definitely good for the game. You know, anytime you can put together big crowds and great atmospheres, I think it's great for university football. So we're, looking forward to playing in another big, atmosphere. And ultimately, it's going to come down to the football played on the field, and that's kind of what we're working on right now. Is just the preparation leading up to it. But they're a dangerous team. They really are. They got a lot of really good players, and they're a really good football team, and they got a really tremendous coaching staff as well. So big challenge ahead for us.
They're 1-3, but you still taking them quite seriously?
Yeah, you got to look beyond the record. You're always going to find something with the opponents that are a threat to you, and they certainly have a lot of it. As their roster continues to get more healthy and guys return, there are some big-time football players that can change games quickly. So we got to be ready for all that.
Coach, it's their homecoming game. Do players like playing in that atmosphere? A little hostile, but still.
Yeah. I mean, we feed off the energy, whether it's our home crowd or the road. I think the big atmospheres are why you come to Queens. You get to play in a lot of big football games. So we're looking forward to it.
And James Keenan had a great season so far. He got OUA and U Sports Offensive Player of the Year. Is it nice to see him get some recognition in that regard?
Yeah, we believe in him. And I remember being here at the start of the season saying that we think he can be one of the best players in the league. And he's done a really good job understanding what exactly we're trying to do with the offense, and then just being himself, because he's got some really natural skill sets. I think he did a really good job coming out early and getting in the zone there, and he put together one of his better performances, that's for sure. And I think he has the ability to keep it going, to some extent there. It's going to be tough to, duplicate almost 90%, high 80% completions, but if he can continue to just dial into what we're doing, I think he's got another big game ahead of him.
Any problems with injuries? You missing anybody this weekend?
Yeah, we'll have a few injuries, and some of them are more game time decisions, so we certainly won't comment too much on them now. But it's definitely a group that is a little banged up for sure, as everybody is. But it's certainly taking its toll on our roster. And but the good thing is we have depth. We've recruited really well over the years, and the guys have worked really hard behind the scenes. So we're truly all about that next man up mentality. And as one player is removed from the roster and he can't play, somebody else is ready to jump in and play at a high level. And I think our guys have done a good job of that so far, and we'll certainly need more of it this weekend.
Obviously, last week was a lot of fun for you guys. How do you keep the guys from getting too high and sort of temper the expectations heading into a new week?
Yeah, definitely exciting. And we needed that. This university needed that. Our football program needed it. The students needed it. But for us, we have focused on for a long time now, even into previous years, the term stay steady. And for us, that's playing and preparing at an even keel and not riding the emotional roller coaster ride of football. That'll be a message this week for sure, as it always is. But the leadership of our team, they really, they own that for us. Just our players own that. So I think our players will do a really good job of staying steady. They already have this week. Yeah.
You guys have a few games under your belt now. It's been a pretty good season so far. Where is the strength in this football team? What are you guys best at? And what are you guys, what are the things you can bring every single week from a football perspective?
Yeah, I think a belief in what we're doing and a brotherhood. There's a genuine connection on our team amongst the players and the staff and everybody involved, and they believe in what we're doing, and that's powerful. And then we believe in balance. We want to be balanced. We want to be really good in all three phases. We want to be good in run pass. We want to be really situational football. We want to have that awareness and be really good there. But we take pride in being balanced. Not having teams necessarily know exactly what we're going to do. We can do a lot of things really well. And that lean on that brotherhood and be really balanced, and then continue to trust the depth of the football team. And I would say that's kind of our identity right now, is those three things.
You talked about the depth. Running back, obviously a very deep position for you. Jan Manga, the latest guy to step up last week, converted linebacker of all things. What does that do for you as someone who calls an offense, to know you have so many weapons at your disposal in different positions?
Yeah, there's a challenge sometimes because there's one ball and there's a lot of players, but it's great because you can get a feel for everybody's skill set and then make packages and design game plans around that. And it really keeps the competition hot, which is critical. When you lack competition in practice, you won't get the same quality of reps, and the development won't be at the same pace that you want it to be. But when you have great depth and the competition's there all throughout the week, and nobody knows exactly who's going to get all the carries or who's going to be starting, and they got to perform every rep, and you're able to go back to the film and grade it throughout the week. That does wonders for your football team, and that's kind of where we're at right now.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Good. Okay, thanks, guys. Right on.